Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be going over several items I sold on eBay exclusively. A lot of these items are worth a lot of money. In this video I'm going to be covering an item that sold over $1,000 that I paid $15 for. Stay tuned for that and more. Don't want to miss out on any of these items because they do sell. You can find these items at garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, or even your own home. Let's get started with all these sales. First item right here is this Lego Dimension Back to the Future. I showed this item a lot of times. This one sold for $44.99. It sells within a day or upon listing or within the day. I am running out of these. I had a total of 10 of them, so I sold almost all of them. If you guys been following my channel, I made a massive Lego buy. There was a ton of these and a ton of the other ones I'm going to show you right after this. They made me good money. I mean, that buy was just incredible. I paid $400 for the video game stuff and the Lego stuff. I've been in the profit. Very nice pickup overall, and I'm extremely happy that I picked it up. But if you ever see Lego Dimensions and if you see this guy, it's worth about 40 bucks. Another one right here, 3 sets of these Lego Dimensions The Simpsons. This one sold for $44.99. I'm about to list my last one for Lego Dimensions, the 3 lot. I do have a couple more Barts, but other than that, these have been consistent sellers for me as well. This one's a little slower than the other one, but still, I don't mind playing the waiting game. They will sell eventually. A while ago, like early spring, I made a big buy of these effect pedals. I sold most of them. This was the only one that was lingering, and it finally sold. I sent out offers, and they counter offered with 100, and I accepted. So these ones all sold for over $100. So if you ever guys see Sir or any effect pedals, just look them up to see if they're worth it. This Sir brand is a little bit more rare. A lot of them go for over $100. Very happy overall with this, and if I see any more in the future, I'm gonna be definitely picking them up. I gotta have more. I don't really mess with Nutcrackers, but I saw this one at an estate sale. They only wanted 10 bucks for it, so I decided to pick it up. It ended up being Urgebers, I don't know. That's a very good brand for Nutcracker, along with Steinbeck. So if you ever see those two on the bottom, it's usually labeled what it is. They're worth good money. This one in particular wasn't that great. Still $10 to $45. That's very good. And it did sell recently. It is nearing Christmas time. Really happy with the sale and glad that I bought it because it made me some money. This was not a spectacular buy, but I do want to show you guys that it doesn't have to be an immense flip to be good. I spent $3.99 at the thrift store for, and it sold for $24.99. Same day, within an hour. It's going international. So this Built to Fight MMA short sold for $24.99. Very happy overall. Shorts is something I've been looking at for clothing more because a lot of people go for the shirts. Everyone goes for the shirts because it's super easy to look at the tags. Shorts, I find gems here and there because a lot of people tend not to want to look. I have found some pretty good gems in the shorts, and I'm going to keep looking there because I keep finding stuff like this. Talking about shirts, this Brioni Neiman Marcus men's blue rayon Hawaiian Aloha Italy geometric shirt sold for $59.99. It sold instantly. I listed it and it sold instantly. It was ridiculous. And I do want to mention, if you look at the back right here, it has 2 little discolorations, and even still sold for $60. So Brioni is a very good brand, but the reason that this one sold for this much is because it's a geometric pattern and it's rayon. So both of those reasons is why it sold for this much, and I'm always going to be on the lookout for this brand, and I got this at a garage sale for $5. Crazy fast return on my investment. This Secret of Mana was part of that video game buy and Yu-Gi-Oh buy I did in the summer. Probably one of my best finds ever, and this one sold for $44.99. It had some damage on the cart, and you can see right here. Did have some damage, but it still sold for the price, $44.99. Sold within a day or two of listing. This was probably one of my most recent good swap meet finds. So this guy had a bunch of junk out in his stand, and I saw ink, and I remembered $9.50 being pretty good, and I didn't notice that it was $9.51 also. So I went ahead and scanned it and saw it sold for over $100. However, mine did have boxware or whatever, so I knew that impacted the value a little bit. So I marked mine at $79.99. Within a day or two, it sold. So ink is another thing. If you find the right stuff, you can make a ton of money. If you see ink, scan it because some of them are low, but some of them can be high, like this one. Another pretty good flip at the community sale I went to, I found this for about $2, I think. Maybe even $5. Got $37.79 for it. A lot of these religious multi-packaged items sell for a pretty good amount. This one took a while to sell. I listed in September and it sold in November, but still very easy pack, easy list, so I'm extremely happy with the profit. This one right here, I didn't think was gonna sell. The lady wanted 50 cents for all of them, so I went ahead and picked them all up. I gave her $2 for all of them just because it was a ton of them. I turned it into $30. Extremely happy overall. Another clothing item here, Vuori. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one. That's what the tag looks like. Vuori is a very good brand for clothing. This one's men's sweatpants. This one sold for $39.99 within a day or two of listing. Vuori usually sells pretty fast for me. I do have some shorts listed that haven't sold. Maybe I haven't priced too high, but Vuori, if it's priced right, will sell pretty much instantly. I love talking about this one because this garage sale was the one where there was video game stuff, but the people left the headphones and other valuable items because they wanted the Wii. I will trade a Wii for this any day because Wiis do not go for this much. This is my third headset I sold. I sold another brand and then I sold a Rugged before, and now this is the second Rugged I sold, so I have one more. $62.99 is a very good flip for these headphones, and I have had no problems with them. Paid about $20 for all of them, well in the profit now. Just as a reminder, video games are good. I will always pick up video game stuff, but do not leave other stuff on the table, because if you do, you might be leaving money on the table as well. This right here is a recent pickup, this Netgear Nighthawk MS60. It sell for $64.99. I think I paid $2 for it at a garage sale. It was a reseller friend that had the sale and he was letting things go for cheap, so $2 into $64.99. Extremely happy with that. If they're used, be careful, because if they're locked, you're gonna have a very angry customer, so just keep that in mind. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Another good flip. This one took a while to sell. This vintage Johnny Blaze men's 2XL sold for $131.99. This brand is slept on, I think. A lot of people don't talk about it. It was a very cool design. If you look right here, that even has a dice and everything. So crazy flip. The thrift store, this had it at like $7 or $8. Crazy return on investment. It did take a while, so I listed it in August and it sold in November. So makes sense. It gets colder, the sweaters start to sell. If you ever see Johnny Blaze, definitely pick it up. I'm going to show you what a tag looks like so you guys know. That's what the tag looks like. If you see that, pick it up. Texas Instrument TI-84 Plus sold for $32.99. This one was at my reseller friend's garage sale. Paid $1 for it, sold for $32.99. Extremely happy with that. This was in a recent video game buy. This is the one where I paid up. I paid over $1,100 for the video game stuff and a couple action figures, and this is one of the ones that sold for $60. Very happy with this flip. Very easy to list. A lot of people asked me if it had attachments. I said no. If it has the attachments, an extra face and hands, it can go for a lot more. So if you ever see this one, Diamond Select, it's a very good one. This is another Swap Me find. Build-A-Bear Teddy plush sold for $27.99. Now the Howl part is this costume. It's actually supposed to go with a werewolf plush, but still very happy. It sold $27.99 from $1. Extremely happy with that flip. If you ever see Build-A-Bear and if it looks different, I would definitely at least look it up just to see if it's worth it. Another recent pickup I did, it was a bunch of manga stuff. I think I had about maybe $15 into this, sold it for $40. Sound offers, they counter offered, I accepted. I've sold almost all the manga from this set, and this is just one of them. Manga is another very good item. Keep an eye out for at garage sales, thrift stores. They do sell fast, but you have to have a certain amount for some of them. Some of them maybe just one book can sell for a lot, but just keep that in mind. I like money. The reason I'm showing you this short is because I had $3 into this short, and this is another one where if I didn't look at the shorts, I would have missed out on this. $24.99, Lost Mayhem. Anything camo goes pretty well. These are swim trunks. Swim trunks is what the thrift stores marks the least for the most part, and that's why I've been looking at more and learning more about thrift store stuff, learning more about clothing. And usually, again, people sleep on the shorts. Shorts are another thing that it's been making me a lot of money this year. A lot of people miss out on some good stuff in the shorts. So very happy overall with this pickup, and keep an eye out for camo if it looks something like this. And as promised, the last sale right here, this Franklin Mint Collector's Edition Civil War Stratego sold for $1,300. So I had it listed for $1799.99 and it didn't sell. It took a couple months, and then last month, like in the middle of last month, October, I got a counter offer of $1,300, and I thought about it. They did have some issues, a lot of cosmetic issues. $1,300 was more than fair, so I decided to take it, and I found out it was international, which is another good thing because EIS covers any issues if something goes wrong with it. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take the $1,300 and go with it. So very happy. I only paid $15 for this at an estate sale. Crazy flips. This stuff can be found. It's rare, but it can be found if you look hard enough. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite sale was from this video. Have you guys found any of these items I found before? And if you did, let me know in the comments below. Like always, remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Follow my Instagram and TikTok at GrimzyRaider. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks guys.